Right.
So, all right. WWE Smackdown in Orlando, Florida tonight on 8/16. This is the day Elvis Presley passed away,
Rest in peace.
1977. I don't think they've given Elvis any kind of rest and any kind of peace with all the stuff's been around that guy. So tonight was supposed to be the return of Roman Reigns. It's kind of what he opened the show up with. Was the promo about the bloodline kind of falling internally?
The opening was just a recap from last Friday Night Smackdown of Roman's return.
Yeah.
His return was last Friday night.
Yeah, and then leading up to the return last Friday night. And then, so they rolled Tiffany out of the chair next.
No,
Like throne kind of thing.
they rolled Nia out.
Oh, Nia.
Well,
Not Tiffany.
Tiffany and the two guys. I can't.
Pretty deadly.
Pretty deadly. Yes. The stage was already decorated for Nia's celebration of winning the WWE
Inaugural. Maybe you say that.
inaugural.
Inaugural.
Yeah.
No, you can't say it.
Yeah, I can't say it. Anyways, so then Tiff calls Nia out and they bring her out in the big throne gold chair.
Got you.
And she's wearing her ugly crown.
No, it's horrible. It was like it was made like out of a galvanized tea bucket or something.
It's so ugly. Like WWE, they can afford a real crown. Like,
No,
I mean, it doesn't have to be real gold or real silver or platinum, but just you could get a prettier one.
It doesn't have to be a real recycled flowering water pot made out of galvanized steel.
Yeah. But anyways, her celebration kind of
It was all pink and white out
which
decorated.
which Chelsea said that last week that she would not like that because that's not she doesn't like pink.
And she let Tiffany know that she didn't like it.
She did let Tiffany know.
She said it wasn't her deal and that she was looking for her to bow down to her.
She wanted everyone to bow down to her, and she wanted to start with Tiff.
Start with Tiff, yeah. And Tiffany kind of weaseled her way out with words until finally Pretty Deadly started their musical thing.
Guys can bow down too.
So Pretty Deadly did their awful
musical
thing. Yeah, and Nia was not
impressed.
Yeah, she didn't look pleased.
Yeah, she was not impressed. But then
Minchkin came out, whatever.
Mention.
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 I forgot to mention.
Not mention.
I forgot to mention. They should not mention a lot on WWE. She is very uninteresting.
Actually, no. I like where they're going with her. Like, I do like this new side. I think this is gonna bring character to her character.
I don't know.
I like it's interesting.
I find her interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
No, before I agree. Like, she was just the girl with the OC.
Yeah. Is she still with the OC?
The OC's at NXT.
Oh, okay.
They got demoted.
All right. But anyway, so yeah, Tiffany kind of got out of that. It was Pretty Deadly, and
then Machen came out and attacked everyone.
Well, Mitch came out and attacked everyone, but then they kind of got away, right? Like, she came out with the kendo stick, then Tiffany and Pretty Deadly kind of all cleared the ring, and she was what was left, right? Or did Nia finally take her part? How did that end?
Oh, I can't remember. I want to say Nia got out, and Machen was left in the ring by herself.
All right.
I think. I can't remember.
Seems like they had a lot of commercial breaks tonight. Or maybe that was just me. You thought that too? Okay.
Yes, because I was like, as soon as they went to one, I'm like, you just got back from one. Too many commercials.
They had a backstage segment with Bianca and Jade and Naomi. And then also, you said something about they were doing a little dance from TikTok.
No, this new thing. I guess it's just started. 'Cause I just literally every time I open TikTok today, whatever is on my FYP page, this is what the person is saying. They're whatever. It doesn't matter what subject they are talking about. It's very demure. It's very crap. What's the word?
Mindful.
Mindful. Yes, very mindful.
I don't know what you're talking
I've
about.
seen
I don't,
people talk about it with makeup, with skincare, with outfits.
I don't get on TikTok, so I missed that boat. But
It's just a new trend. I mean, you know how
but they
there's new
did something.
trends.
Okay.
Yeah,
They're
well,
probably trying to film.
Naomi
They're
was
probably filming
talking.
it for TikTok, so that makes sense.
Naomi was talking about them three beating
Yeah.
Alba and Isla and Blair next week, and
Sabrina the Teenage Witches. And
yeah,
then Carmella came out. He
Yeah.
came along.
and then Carmella came.
And he told them, like, come to the after party, girls. And they were like, haha, fool. What you
He
talking
already
about?
beat you twice.
What you talking about,
Talking about
fool?
Andrade.
Yeah, they laughed, and then he replied, "That means they've been watching my matches, though." That was pretty funny.
Trying to be a ladies' man.
I find it weird sometimes when I'm writing fast and I just spell shit the way I spell it, because it's just for me. And
Yeah, right.
I wrote down Andrade versus Carmelo, except I spelled Mello with a W at the end. Like,
I do the same thing because I know it's like I'm the only one seeing it, so I'll know what it is.
who gives a fuck?
Yeah. Language.
Fuck. Yeah.
Stop
Um,
it.
So, Andrade and Carmelo had a match. Typical Andrade and Carmelo match. Kind of flippity floppity. Had some cool stuff they did, some acrobatic stuff. Not bad of a match. Got kind of they did a counter pin attempt, several in a row. Kind of rolled each other back and forth, and did some amateur wrestling rolls, and then finally they broke loose. And I think they went across the ropes a couple times. I think Andrade got the elbow on him. Carmelo went down. They did a couple. Maybe that's when they went to the multiple pin attempts, and then finally, he finally just rolled up Andrade and just pinned him. That was it. So then they had an aftermatch brawl that lasted a few minutes. So
Yep.
and then he went to the backstage solo in this segment.
Tom and Tonga.
Tonga was telling Saul that he loved him, and he said, "I love you too." And he had the flowers, the red things, which I couldn't understand what they called them tonight. The Ulafana necklaces. Evidently, they were about to put you to sleep.
You're not about to put me to sleep.
No, the Ulafanas. The Ulafana necklaces.
No, he told Solo that he loved him, and Solo said he loved him too.
Yeah.
But
That's what I just said while you were gone.
I heard that.
We've already done that part, Amber. And then...
I'm continuing the scene.
Okay. Well, you are lapsing back a bit.
I know, I'm repeating what you said, but then I'm about to add to it.
Okay.
Just shut up and listen. Solo then told him that if Roman got the necklace from him and became tribal chief again, that Tama would acknowledge him.
Yeah.
And so would he.
That was in the little solo part backstage, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. So he said, and he would also do it too, if he could take them. That was the kind of closing moments, if he could take them from him. So we'll see. I don't know what I feel about this bloodline thing still. This new bloodline. We can talk about it as it happens, but it's still not nothing impressive anyway. Seems Roman's returns feel a bit flat because of it. I don't know. Not
I mean,
what I'm looking for. I don't know what I'm looking for really, but
SummerSlam, his return was huge.
yeah, I mean it kind of was.
But and then last Friday night, I feel like that was pretty good. But yeah, tonight, yeah, I don't know. I guess because I can't really tell which way they're going with this, and I don't really know where The Rock is going to come in at.
Can't they do something else with Roman besides a Superman punch and a spear? Like
I wish.
just I don't know what I'm looking for, but I think it just changed that.
I just feel like I feel like he's so talented, and I feel like Roman's been around for a long time.
And he's had no dialogue since he came back. And he came out
No.
again without Paul. We forgot to mention last week he came out without Paul, but he came out with Paul this week as well, and he had still no dialogue, no mic time. You did say he mouthed to what's his name? It's fine, talking about the Ulavana's necklace, but he hadn't had any mic time, no time with the stick yet.
And I'm assuming that's intentional.
Oh, I'm sure it's intentional, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, it's interesting that they're not giving him any mic time. He's just came out twice in a row, done the exact same thing. Superman punch, spear. One of the other guys came out. As tonight, Jacob Fatu.
He finally came face to face with Jacob. You know we're going out of order, right?
Huh?
You know we're going out of order, right?
Yeah. We're getting ahead of ourselves, but I don't know what I think about this bloodline thing. I don't know. But anyway.
Yeah.
So back to the chronological order of how this went. We got a promo of Giovanni Da Vinci.
What do you guys think about the new Giovanni?
Nobody thinks shit about it. I hate when they reinvent characters.
I mean, I never had an opinion on him to begin with.
It's just so odd. They have to change.
So
he has to change his whole character now, which I get it. People have done it, but God, it's just so hard to watch. I guess when you get older, like when I was younger, it was a little bit more forgivable. But now as I got older, I'm just like, oh my God. So now he's not going to be, German like with the Imperium with Gunther. Now he's going to be an Italian mafia guy, kind of crime leader. I don't know what.
Yeah, is he gonna be?
I hate to kill that horse before they let out the gate, but it looks lame.
I mean, is he gonna be heel or babyface?
I'm guessing heel.
Okay.
I can't see them pushing the guy as a babyface.
Well, I mean, I was assuming when.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna.
And when Tiffany's
that out.
When
Be like that, didn't
Ludwig, when he turned on him, that made him babyface.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna forget all that.
It didn't happen.
So next,
forget that ever happened, guys.
Naomi and Blair Davenport fought, and damn it, Blair Davenport didn't get the win.
I'm
she
not.
did. Can't believe that.
Man, I just.
She kicked the shit out of Naomi. I know that.
I just don't agree with these NXT people coming up and beating.
Well, they got to start sometime.
These main roster people, like right out of the gate.
That's what those people are here for. Naomi's had a pretty good career, so she's here to get everybody out of the gate.
No, but not in her first match.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Then we went backstage with Austin and Grayson Waller, and that was just kind of a comical thing where he kind of says, oh, why'd you something about getting in a match with KO. He tells them to trust me again. KO comes out. Waller's talking shit. And then KO just starts to agree with him. And he's like, yeah, I'm a loser. I heard what you said. And I'm a loser. And yeah, let's go out and prove to everybody I'm a loser.
Yeah.
And he said, what kind of idiot turns down a title match? Talking about himself.
Mm-hmm.
And then, KO does KO. He takes off going down to the ring, all high energy.
He did. I thought that was pretty good.
We still know Grayson and Austin split is coming soon, somehow, some way.
I know. I'm ready. I kind of wish, though. I read tonight, Austin's going to be turning babyface. But I really wish Austin would stay heel, and because I want Austin to, and you, since you're more in been in this longer than I have, can explain this. I guess when I feel like when someone's turning on someone, that person is turning heel, like whoever's turning on their friend or their partner. And if Austin's the one turning on Grayson, I feel like that means Austin's going to stay heel, Grayson's going to turn babyface.
No, you can do a turn. They can turn.
You can turn and still be babyface. Because I really want Austin.
A turn can be either way. It can be a heel to a babyface or a babyface to a heel. Or they do double turns where in one match the heel changes to a babyface and the babyface turns to a heel. Like WrestleMania 13, I think.
I really want Austin to turn on Grayson.
Yeah, I think he will. I'm interested to see how the crowd's going to accept him as a babyface.
Yeah. I mean,
we'll see.
That's either, whatever.
We know Waller's got to stay a heel.
Yeah, he's
He
so
can't.
freaking
Yeah,
obnoxious
he's perfect.
and so annoying. And I'm
Yep.
just like, I mean, I know that's his character, so he's doing his job.
Yep. And that's
But
who
I just,
that's who fought KO tonight. So KO and
yes.
Waller fought, and Waller walked into the ring, tore up a sign that the kid had inside the aisleway. Pretty good match, kind of standard match. KO finally got a stunner out of nowhere, hit the stunner clean, and then didn't pin him. And then he drove his ropes and got the kind of the KO power bomb that he does,
Yep.
and pinned him. And then they started to gang upon him, and then Cody comes running out
Cody to the rescue.
with the title belt, which was odd because he was holding it when he come running out threw the title belt in the ring, placed it accordingly, as we found out later.
Yeah.
And they kind of stood up and saw KO tell him thank you, and then Cody went to get his belt, and then by the time he leaned over to get it, KO leaned over and got it at the same time. The crowd was like, "What you do?"
Good sound effect. I
Yep.
like that.
And then Cody kind of just stood there, and KO had the belt, and then he ended up giving it to him, and they hugged.
Well, no, KO just walked by him and like patted him on the.
Oh, okay.
You know how I give you the buddy pat?
I thought they hugged.
It was no.
They did? Okay.
No.
Well, give him a buddy pat.
Give him a buddy pat, like I do.
So they're fighting. Buddy pat. So they're fighting at the Bash in Berlin for the world title. There's been some rumor out. You read that KO may turn heel.
Yeah.
Stop listening to your stand.
I'm sorry.
Making my noise.
Yeah, I read earlier that KO possibly might be turning heel and turning on Cody.
We'll see.
I hope not.
After that, we go to a backstage, another solo. So actually, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
you forgot to mention. Well, before the KO and Grayson match, they did a off a how do you say his last name?
I don't know.
The Samoan that passed away today. They did a
Yeah.
tribute to him.
I don't know. It's
Afa. Afo.
Yeah.
I don't know his last
I
name.
had that up here somewhere, I thought, but.
Yeah, they did a tribute to him. He passed away earlier today.
Oh, yeah, it's right there. Here, I have it on my notes right there. Promo. That wasn't for the KO match, but yeah, it was cool. I like they do it for all the wrestlers who are passing.
Yep.
Then they went to another solo backstage. So this is where he told him he loved him, and he said, "I love you back." And if Roman wants the ooh la la las or whatever, you can come get them. Maybe I had that out of order. So LA Knight, no, Escobar had a cinematic promo where they were all sitting at a table,
They were eating dinner
kind of like
as a family.
a mafia, yeah.
Him, Electra. Is that her name? Electra.
Phantasmo, I think it is.
And then the other two guys. Yeah.
Yeah, so they all talked. And he was kind of saying like he was ashamed they've been losing all this stuff here recently, and they got to get back on the game. And he's going to take the U.S. title from LA Knight, and trash. And then what did he end with? Escobar. See, that was genius. Genius. I don't know who thought of that.
Is that your new favorite?
I have to say that's one of the best calls in WWE in a while. Bruce Pritchard, if you did that, way to go. If Escobar came up with it, way to go. If LA Knight came up with it, way to go. Either, I don't care who came up with it, but it's a good call. That was funny as shit. And then, of course, after that, we see LA Knight. He comes out, cuts a promo in the aisleway. He didn't get to the ring.
Nope, he never went to the ring.
He just cut one, talking about his match with Escobar, and, how he was going to stop him. This and that. Typical cool trash talking LA Knight promo.
Yeah, I thought he did good. I guess they're having their title match next Friday night.
Maybe. If you want to in the comments, you can put, if you want to count how many times Amber yawns in the podcast, you can put that down in the comments. I'd be interested just to see, because every time I look up, you yawn.
I'm sorry. I didn't get a nap today.
LA Knight, he talked trash to Escobar, and then he went back. Then met Chelsea and Piper in the hallway.
I wrote Chloe. Why did Slow me down.
They
Oh my
talk
God.
trash, and then finally Nia comes and slams her into the door, and she kind of just walks away. Adam comes out. Not Adam.
Wait,
Nick.
you forgot a part.
What?
So when she was talking to Chelsea and Piper, Chelsea was like, I was going to do the same thing, blah, blah, blah. And then Minchin said, well, it's a good thing that I did it because I have a title match.
Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot about that.
And then Chelsea and Piper went away. And then Nia slammed her into Nick Aldis's door.
I try to forget about all the mentions matches.
Machen.
Mentions matches.
Machen.
Did I mention I don't like a lot of mentions matches?
You're not saying it right.
Amber and Michael don't like a lot of the mentions matches.
No, it's just Michael. It ain't Amber. Amber
Yeah.
likes the new Minchin.
Okay, so anyway, getting out of that, Street Profits face DIY for the #1 contendership for the World Tag Team titles.
Yep.
Tommaso Ciampa and Gargano.
Johnny Gargano.
Johnny Gargano fought a pretty good match. Of course, with their athleticism, they did a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, I thought that was a
lot of
really
cool
cool
moves.
match.
They ended finally. Street Profits won it with their little
Their
whatever
move.
they call the
I
black,
like that.
yeah, little blockbuster, double blockbuster thing. I thought that was pretty cool. But they are now fighting the
Bloodline.
Yeah, the Bloodline.
We don't know who.
I started to call them the Samoan SWAT team. From the
Because apparently with the tag team titles in the Bloodline, it's whoever Solo chooses.
Yeah, they're
to
just
have the
random
titles.
people can.
Yeah. So it's just the tag team titles are in the Bloodline. They belong to the
Because
Bloodline.
everybody keeps getting hurt. That's why. But we'll see. So, in the end, Solo comes out with Tonga.
Tama Tonga.
Yeah. And he got the Ulafana. And he says, "Get your ass out of here, Roman Reigns, and take it." And the crowd's booing him. And Roman Reigns' music hits. I don't like Roman Reigns' new music. I don't like it. Yeah, the drums. It takes too long to get to the part everybody recognizes. I like when it just started with the. If you watch the crowd, they responded better than they are now. It's like, it seems to take a longer time to get the crowd off their feet during the drum part. It's very odd, but if you watch them, it does. Drop that new stuff at the beginning. Yeah, do it because I said so. How bad are you gonna hate it if you come out next week and they dropped it?
I'm
turn
sure
it back.
it's not going to be because of you.
Lord, yeah, but you're not gonna be able to prove it though. You're not gonna be able to prove that shit.
Oh, God.
How bad are you gonna hate it? You're gonna be like, damn it. Okay. So he waited. Roman came out. I'll give you 2 guesses for what Roman did.
He Superman punched and speared.
Why did you guess that? A Superman punch and a spear from Roman Reigns.
Wait, first when he got up there,
I'm not hating
though,
on you, Roman.
when he got up there, Solo took the necklace off and handed it over to Tama Tonga.
Yeah, and then shoot him. Literally shoot him away.
Shoot him
He's like,
away.
Get away.
And then Solo had the first swing, and then Roman.
Yeah. And then, of
Kicked-
course,
kicked
Tonga
his
jumped
booty.
him from behind. They got tied up a couple times, and Roman ended up getting the better. Both of them kind of at the end. We kept waiting for, I was telling him, Roman, Jay's going to come out. Jay's going to come out. Jay
Nah.
didn't come out.
It ain't time for
Finally,
Jay.
they threw Roman through the table, to the outside.
Wait, no, you missed it.
They-
You missed
damn
a
if they
part.
didn't. I
No,
saw him.
you missed the part.
What?
If you want to tell a story, tell the whole story.
Okay.
So after Roman goes his bout with Solo and Tama Tonga,
Jacob Batu came out.
no, you don't stop it. Roman gets the necklace
That's right.
and puts it
I was getting
on. You were telling it out of order. And then Jacob Batu comes out.
That's right.
So Roman and Jacob have now come face to face.
Yep.
And then you can
And
finish
Roman's
your...
putting his necklace on the Olaf final like this. He's like it's gonna hold some kind of power or something. I thought it was gonna turn into an infinity stone for a minute. So he, then Jacob Batu came out. I have to say, Jacob Batu working in a fucking boot. I like it.
Language.
I like that. He works in a boot. You don't stop talking about
I'm going to
language.
bleep you.
I'm going to bleep you. So Jacob out working in a boot. That's my man out hustling. He's like, I'll work in a boot. I don't care. So Jacob Patu working in a boot. How about that? Working hard
Yeah.
for WWE. Interesting to know what he did with his foot. Usually you have some reports. You still haven't told me.
No, I can't.
What he did to his foot.
Same,
Evidently it hurt.
same thing with Seth, though. I can't find what his real injury is either.
Okay. All right. So that was it. Kind of a, 4-star Friday Night Smackdown. Maybe 4-star. Really didn't see much. I thought maybe we were
4 out
going
of
to get to see
5.
the other Samoan maybe. 4 out of 5. I'm talking about 4 out of 10, girl.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about 4 out of 10 rating. I was about a 4 out of 10 on my SmackDown.
I'd give it a 5 out of 10.
Maybe 5 out of 10. Kind of the same thing.
I
I was
mean-
expecting something to. I wanted something to move forward, like another piece to the puzzle. Another Samoan
Yeah,
to come
I
out,
feel
or
like it's like right now they're just doing fillers
Just in
to
the
get
holding
closer to
pattern,
time to the
let-
PLEs.
let Roman come out, and I mean, like what? So like next Friday, we're gonna see Roman come out again and spear and Superman
Well,
punch.
next
Solo?
Friday we have a U.S. title match. We have the tag team title match, and we have the WWE Women's title match. So we got 3 title matches next Friday night.
Yeah. So Roman may not even be on there
I don't
with
know.
all that action.
And then once again, it was said that AJ was going to come back tonight, and
Once again, AJ didn't come back tonight. So AJ, we wish you the best of luck, sir. Whatever you're doing, whatever's taking you so long to come back.
please come back. We miss you.
Ooh. And then you get so close to them, like it hurts so bad.
I'm sorry.
All right, love. I love you, darling. We're getting tired. It's time to go to bed.
I love you. It is time for bed.
All right. We're working on some new stuff for the show. Hopefully have it out soon. A couple of ideas on some cute shit, for the show. So anyway, people, have a good night. Keep your head up
And your feet on the mat.
on the mat. You got it right this time, girl.
That's right.
Love you, everybody. Good
Good night, love you.